Tacoma School District welcomes you to the graduation of Woodrow Wilson High School for the class of 2020.
Colors. Ready. Cut. Order. Colors. Ready. Cut. Follow.
Thank you, Lance Cadena, Kevin Medford, and the Tacoma School District Public Information Office, along with Wilson students and families, for preparing our ceremony today. Flip the script. Perspective, lens, outlook, viewpoint. These words have meant a lot to me our last few months. We all have many perspectives, and sometimes these perspectives unite us, other times they divide us. The class of 2020 has been given the opportunity to have various outlooks on a global pandemic, one that has never been experienced before. While there have been pandemics in the past, never has there been one in the time of the internet. At any given time, you have information at your fingertips within seconds. So here's another word, trailblazer. I believe the class of 2020 has an opportunity, maybe even a responsibility, because of the experiences of their senior year of high school. The person who finds the cure for future viruses could well be in this Wilson High School class of 2020. The person who figures out how to get internet service to everyone in our community, to all families, could well be in this class. The person who cures cancer could be in this class. I firmly believe that we must experience hardship to grow. And while I would never wish hardship upon my students or their families, I choose my perspective. I choose to have a positive outlook on this unique school year and in all my circumstances so that I can lead you, the trailblazers. Our staff is finding creative ways to change the way we deliver instruction in the future, to make it better, to meet the needs of all our students even more effectively. And students, you have the opportunity to figure out how you might blaze the trail for yourself and for others. While we all mourn the traditions we may miss out on this year because of social distancing and the pandemic, we can choose to be glass half full people. Pollyanna is a 1913 book about an excessively positive girl. The book was turned into a film in the 1960s starring actress Hayley Mills. I saw the film when I was a child and remember my mom using Pollyanna as a term for an extremely hopeful, cheerful, sweet as honey individual. This year, I have often called myself a Pollyanna, knowing many did not understand the reference, because I choose to be positive in a time where many have lost hope. Class of 2020, what perspective will you choose? How will you be a trailblazer? I implore you, always consider the we, not the me. Choose the glass that is half full, not half empty. Being Pollyanna positive will get you a long way. You have heard of fake it till you make it, right? Trust me, your lens is everything. Your perspective is your choice, not mine, not your parents, not your pastors. In every circumstance, the choice is yours. It will continue to mean a lot. There will be times where it means everything. Wilson High School class of 2020, I'm so proud of you for the grace with which you have handled this year and for the trailblazing of your future. Here's to Ram Pride, or the phrase coined by our own Miss Howell in the main office, Ramily. May you always know when to stay the course and when to flip the script. At this time, now, I'd like to invite Natalie and Leanne, ASB President and Senior Class President, to address the class of 2020. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Olson, Wilson High's ASW President. Being a graduate of the year 2020 will go down in history and never be forgotten. It's easy to feel resentful, hurt, and angry having our senior year cut short. But let us remember the endless support we've gotten from our family members, administration, teachers, and staff for the last 13 years. Let us take into consideration the hard work they have put in so we can be successful in our future. We also need to thank ourselves, class of 2020, for keeping the motivation to graduate while life was changing before our eyes. Being a part of Ram Country has shown me how to truly love and care for the community, the students, and staff. At Wilson High School, we have a tremendous amount of support from faculty. I want to personally thank 2 individuals that have looked out for me and my future when I didn't seem to care. They made Wilson feel like a second home when it was the last place I wanted to be. I want to say thank you to Miss Hartman, one of our vice principals, and Mr. Rogers, the coolest English teacher on the block. I have endless amounts of gratitude for them, for they have helped me become the leader I am today. One thing 2020 has taught us is to never take anything for granted. Our senior year was gone in a blink of an eye. Let this be a lesson to live in the moment. Try your best at everything you do and cherish the things you have. Someone once said, "Life is available only in the present moment. If you abandon the present moment to reflect with regret of your past or live in fear of your future, you cannot live the moments of your daily life deeply." Life is all about the choices you make. There will be many instances where we face adversity, this year being a prime example, but we can't control the unexpected. We can always control what we make of it. I read this quote the other day by Christine Kane. "Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but actually you've been planted." It reminded me of a few things I've seen on social media. Little jokes like, "I bet the class of 2020 didn't see this one coming, and I thought you guys had the vision." And we do. That's why this had to happen to us. We are the ones that had to experience this so we can go out into the world and make a change. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to all the family and friends that have supported graduates of the class of 2020. I'd like to take this time to congratulate us all on this great accomplishment we've been anticipating all year long. The past 13 years of our lives, we've been waiting for this moment, knowing that one day it would come. Often, the thought of this day was the only thing that was keeping any of us motivated. What we didn't know is that March 13th was the last day we would ever walk through the hallways of Wilson High School. What we didn't know is that we went to our last athletic event, our last high school dance, attended our last class as a high school student, without even knowing. That part of our lives had ended and we never got to say goodbye to it. One of the biggest things we have all learned from this very, very unfortunate situation is to commit to the journey and not to the outcome. As we've all experienced, the outcome will always fall short of our expectations, and when we chase that deceptive goal, we are in for a very tough road. We have always been so focused on this outcome, this day, possibly missing out on the moments that were right in front of us, forgetting to live in the moment. But let's not dwell on the past. We all have very big futures to come. Although we heartbreakingly missed out on what was supposed to be the best year of high school, we all have much better times ahead. Truthfully, there's only one way up from here. I am so excited to see what amazing futures you will all build for yourselves, class of 2020, and I cannot wish for anything more than for you to live in the moment and take it all in before one day it's all gone. Thank you.
To all my fellow 2020 graduates, what a time to celebrate you, me, and us. We were born the year the New York Twin Towers came down, and now we're going out with a bang. Right in the middle of one of the greatest pandemics known to the United States. We witnessed some of the most iconic and devastating deaths. Paul Walker, John Witherspoon, Kobe, Pop Smoke, Juice WRLD, and Nip, just to name a few. To some of us, these were more than just entertainers. They were inspiration and gave us words of encouragement and the drive to push through when times got tough. When we felt like we wanted to give up, we just had no more fight in us. We just held on. And this is why we're in the position we are today. Overcoming adversity and making the best out of difficult situations is what our class is all about. And I'm proud to say that I'm a part of the Woodrow Wilson High School class of 2020. As we all move on, remember that we determine our destiny. Always try to be a better version of yourself and always have that Mamba mentality. I am proud of all we have accomplished as a class and individuals. This may seem like it's all coming to an end, but this is just the beginning. The marathon continues. Go Ram Nation.
And now, by the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I certify that the 2020 class of Wilson High School has met the requirements as stipulated by the state of Washington and Tacoma School District Number 10, which would entitle them to a diploma. I hereby present the class of 2020 to the Superintendent of Tacoma Schools, Carla Santorno.
2020 graduates, we are so proud of you, and we won't ever forget you. You have proven that you can handle adversity, overcome obstacles, and proceed with grace. I am confident that you will forever invent, innovate, and make our world a better place. Thank you. And now, with the assurance of Principal Bernadette Ray, that the Wilson High School class of 2020 has met the requirements for graduation, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2020 to School Board Vice President Andrea Cobb for graduation. Congratulations.
Hello, Wilson Class of 2020. On behalf of the Tacoma School District Board of Directors, I just want to congratulate all of you and your families for making it to this milestone. I know that you're launching into your next step at a very uncertain time, and it feels like you can't plan for anything, but I just encourage you to stay grounded in the goals that you have for yourself, because this time will pass and you'll be off and running into your next steps. Again, I just want to congratulate you and let you know that you have a whole community of Tacoma behind you, and I wish you well in your future. So now for the moment you've all been waiting for. By the power vested in me by the state of Washington, and with the assurance from Superintendent Santorno that you have completed the requirements for high school graduation, I declare this Wilson High School class of 2020 graduated. Congratulations.
Mustafa Abusama, Viviana Blue Aguilera Redlogic, Alexandra May Albert, Cole Eric Andrews, Anastasia Argot, Cameron Mitchell Armstrong Lohman, Max Jacob Arniklev, Jasmine Dolores Bailey, Joy Bala, Cassandra Barajas, Megan Elizabeth Barker, Treasure Darling Barrett, Charlie Page Barcelona, Christina Bazan, Katie Marie Beckner, Gabriel Joseph Ben Zion, Tiffany Rose Benger, Brianna Franklin Benner, Andrew Allen Bennett, Carson Eugene Biquette, Jordan Alexander Butel, Robert Thomas Blanche, Maximilian Paul Bloom, Alec Xavier Borer, Riley A. Bond, Robert Borisov, Gage Robert Bracken, Bethany Bradford, Savannah Corinne Bridgen, Case Nicholas Brinkman, Devin Paul Britell, Alexis Paige Arlene Brown, Elijah Dylan Buchanan, James Ewan Oliver Buchanan, Ezra Tyler Budge, Mary Elizabeth Bunch, Jamal Robiego Kamat, Mateo Alexander Champion, Jackie Chan. Alexis Michaela Clarkson. Alla Cleophas. Cheyenne Yvonne Clinton. Leanne Jane Coates. Caden James Cochran. Bryce Logan Coley. Miles Andrew Coley. William Michael Conroy. Claudia Renee Cook. Emily W. Cook. Alora Nicole Coolidge. Xavier Kevin Cordell. Hunter Gawain Counts. Lucas Wyatt Cox. Derek Cordell Crocklum. Tavaria Keone Cunningham Joseph. Jasmine Joy Sung Curry. Nolan Joseph Davidson. Angel T. Davis. Jasmine Savita Davis. Michaela Renee Davis Bird. Kaylin May Dillon. Ella Faye Dorsey. Arlen Kenneth Drews. Jackson Scott Duvendeck. Joseph Reese Eli. Gray Eldon Eganus. Hannah Marie Eli. Dominique Ellison. Chloe Isabella Ingalls. Jaden Khalil Everett.
Britt Kirsten Fagerstrom. Alicia Feiss. Gavin Joseph Fink. Hayden Wilson Flynn. Ian Martin Fowler. Diego Dewan Franco Blockman. Jania Frazier. Nicholas Evan Fromater. Benjamin Galicia. Adeline Nicole Gary. Patricia Nicole Gaspar. Cameron Gary Gillingham. Alexander Michael Glenn. Nevaeh Glisson. Samuel LaShawn Good. Morgan May Graham. Damani Ryan Green. Ethan Joseph Green. Bailey Nicole Gretsch. Elijah Scott Grinstead. Driana Guffey Stratton. Tiani Gutowski. Matthew Charles Hackett. Quinn Henry Hackett. Talina Clarice Marion Hall. Genevieve Marcel Hamlin. William Peter Hanford. Jack Edward Hanish. Aaron Paul Hansen. Karsten Robert Hansen. Taryn Lachey Hardiman. Cameron Michael Harrell. Ajane Zaire Harris. Joseph McGrath Harrison IV. Morgan James Hatch. Sydney Haug. Luca Joy Hawks. Taylor Ann Renee Herbert. Luis Carlos Hernandez. Devin James Hicks. Marnie Ann Hill Woodworth. Jonathan Van Ho. Don Huang. Vanessa Isabel Honecker. Braden Michael Sandana Honig. Mackenzie Elizabeth Ho. Malik Elijah Howard. Brooklyn Ann Howe. Amy T. Wynn. Tracy Lee Wynn. Evan Leland Ingram. Kirsten Marie Iverson. Tyler Lloyd Jacobson. Alexander Kyle Jepson. Kel David Johns. Emily Elaine Jones. Shania Marie Jones. Talia Marie Jones. Kai Nabri Jorn. Jordan Isabella Josie. Blake Jacob Julich. Kelsey Madison Jacino. Trevon Michael Cowning. Mara Joe Couts. Terrell Mercedes Kiel. Tremaine Romero Kiel. Christopher Adam Keene. Kian James Kerrigan. Caitlin Marie Kinney. Julian Joseph Cloby. Haley Laureen Kosa. Anna Olivia Craybill. Nathan Leroy Kuntz. Artem Valentin Lala. Russell Allen Lance. Madison Peanut Larson. Delana Joanna Lewis. Luke Riley Lewis. Con Liu.
Kelly Long. Julianne Miley Liu. Christopher James Barquette. Nolan Fasiago Mailo. Ann Manson Moriera. Jackson Lewis Mann.
Marisol Alejandra Rosario Manzo Amaral.
Ariel Mackenzie Maple. Lucas Brown Marlatt. Gracie Lane Marling. Katerina L. Marmaziuk. Emanuela Martea. Charles Elliott Saul Martin. Emily Jane Martin. Lamarcus Carell Martin. Rhiannon Nicole Kylie Martin. Amani Celeste Matthews. Aiden Janae Matthews. Alex Joseph Mayer. Hunter Blake McAmis. Chloe Diane McCartney. Kaylee Noel McCartney. Caitlin Elizabeth McLeod. Connor Thomas McDaniel. Samson James McKissick. Elias Garrett McQueen. Medina Mina. Kevin Bradley Menching. Delaney Grace Mitchell. Imani James Mitchell. Noah Evan Mitchell. Khalid M. Mohammed. George Grayson Monahan Bergson. Nicholas Robert Mondek. Sarah Nicole Moore. Cicely Ann Moreland. Zariah Jocelyn Maria Morency. Madison Lynn Morrow. Christopher Daniel Murillo. Emma Rose Nasworthy, Jonah Frederick Now, Colby Ryan Nelson, Jordan K. Nestegard, Sofalita Niet, Angela Trong Nguyen, Belladonna Lynn Nichols, Harriet Nogler, Jacob Tyler Nolan, Tessa Grace Nolan, Helen Atino Odhiambo, Lily Jane Oldham, Christopher David Olson, Natalie Elizabeth Olson, Savannah T. Olson, Isabella Marisol Amalanchuk, Edward Ryan Ostapetz, Mia Elena Pelosi, Elisa Penchenko, Elijah David Parham, Elizabeth Sergeyevna Pavenko, Taisia Ajane Samaya Payne, Lonzo H. Pearson, Anthony Michael Pershin, Trinity Yasmin Pesic, Sarah Michelle Petrovich, Kimora Akila Phillips, Shanbarami Amberly Vaughn, Ruth Ophelia Grace Poirier, Nevea Esperanza Polanco Jimenez, Austin Tyler Portalski, Blake Russell Portalski, Mackenzie Ann Elizabeth Puakalani, Moad Millier Kabil, Jack Uriel Beck Casenberry, Annabelle Rose Quinlisk, Simone Nicole Rainwater, Andrealis Ramsey, Isaiah Benjamin Reed, Madeline Grace Richardson, Alexis Marissa Rivera,
Marcella Marie Roberts, Dylan Thomas Robinson, Malik Jaquan Rock, Adriana Mariah Rodriguez Sampson, Samo Zhang Fukong Rossi, Gabriel Zion Russell, Caden Jacob Sachs, Jaden Christopher Sachs, Stephen Sakudam Sang, Ethan Steele Salscheider, Gabriel Nicholas Salzetti, Samuel Anthony Salzetti, Madeline Ross Sansushi, Joseph Bunpa Sar, Haley Janet Scarlett, Rebecca Elizabeth Schroeder, Aaron Vincent Scoggin, Ariana Allie Scott, Tucker Lou Seago, Genesis Renee Searcy, Jonah Patrick Selai, Crescenciana Rose Serrano, Mayerly Stephanie Shimabukuro, Xenia Sikatorskaya, Austin Michael Sked, Jake Smith, William Sontag, Charles Timothy Sorg, Olivia Ann Stephen Jordan, Andrew John Stevens, Hannah Noreen Stevens, Grace Kennard Stokes, Audrey Maria Stroin, Madeline Lucille Strivens, Alexis Michael Swenson, Olivia Jean Swenson, Breslin May Taylor, Kekili Allende Tai, Joseph Michael Robert Thomas, Christopher Jacob Thornsley, Zachary Martin Thurber, Christine Doe, Joseph Ryan Todaro, Uyen Na Nguyen Tran, Madison Marie Trufant, Mackenzie May Trufant, Jillian Rose Turnbull, Amari Jade Turner, Kivel Zauris Turner, Taylor Christine Turner, Esther Izine Zeke Uduma, Danica Ray Valdez, Drew Levi Emery Valdez, Christmel Zet Garcias Valeros, Mason Joseph Van Cleve, Jalen Dayrell Vasquez, Casey Aaliyah Vasquez, Isaiah Alfredo Walker, Ariana Nicole Warren, Satine Hyacinth Warren, Lathan Xavier Weems, Kobe Allen Wells, Mia Nicole White, Elijah Marlis Wilkins, Devin Renee Williams, Elishua Maldonado Williams, Jaylene Monique Williams, Kashmir Renee Williams, Kyle Malcolm Williams, Marcus Jaden Winters, Unique M. N. Woodley, Jalen Marie Warsham, Jada Brianne Wright, Christian David Iglesias, Kylie Joy Young, Malachi Zapata, Catherine Aline Zaichenko,
Congratulations to all of our seniors. We are proud of you. And now, for a few of our award winners. Go Rams!